Good evening. Cecilia McLernan here from the Marketing Institute. I'm speaking with Bronagh Twomey, Group Head of Marketing with FBD Insurance. Bronagh, can you tell us a little bit about how No Nonsense Insurance came to be?
Certainly. No Nonsense Insurance is a brand of the FBD Insurance Group. FBD has had a lot of success. Over the last 9 years, we've continued to grow our market share each year. A lot of that was our penetration into the urban audiences and increasing our brand awareness there. However, as that well was drying up, it was important for us to see, well, where is our next growth coming from? So that kind of made us look at the market, look at various segments within the market. And at the time, Quinn Insurance really was the one insurer that was really differentiating. However, they had bought Bupa and were beginning to shift into more of a mainstream brand, and we felt there was more of a white space for a low-cost insurance there.
And how did you manage to foster the creativity that was required to come up with such innovation?
Creativity, I think, first and foremost, a big advantage we had as an organisation is we're Irish owned. We're not part of a big multinational company, so we don't have the constraints that brings. So creativity was a little bit easier for us than maybe some other people dealing within the constraints of a big multinational. The whole team involved in developing up the proposition was a very cross-functional team, and from my perspective, I think bringing that cross-functional team across the whole brand development and advertising story was key. People had a very strong contribution to the whole creative development of the No Nonsense brand, and I think working collectively internally with the people you're working in to get the proposition across the line, and also working very closely with the agency, really does add up in a very good creative end result.
Do you think marketing in Ireland today is respected by the general business community, or do you think we have a long way to go until marketing is positioned correctly?
It's an interesting question. I still think marketing people have to show more business focus on the return of investment in marketing. I still think we really have to push harder for that, talk the numbers, prove our worth. As we do that, I think that will be very, very important for marketeers. But there is a sense about the voice of the customer now, and the whole customer experience, every touch point with the customer has been central to strategy within organisations, and I think that will go a long way in really showing the value that marketeers can bring to the business table.
Finally, a question we put to all our speakers: what is the most valuable professional lesson you've learnt so far?
Definitely, I think one of the biggest takeouts I would have got from the No Nonsense journey was very much asking myself, do we push harder enough for differentiation?
Bronagh, thank you very much for sharing your insights with us.